Hello everybody, this is Kat, and today we will be making some Beltane inspired cookies. Traditional colors of Beltane are red and yellow to symbolize fire, and therefore I'm making my little bouquet to give some spirit to my kitchen. Oatmeal is one of the symbols of Beltane amongst others, and that is what we're going to be making our cookies of today. For this recipe you will need 1 small root of turmeric, 1 small root of ginger, 1 orange to grate, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 100 grams of pitted dates, 75 grams of oats, 50 grams of flour, 50 grams of sugar and 70 grams of butter. This recipe is very easy to make vegan, as all you need is to substitute butter with vegan butter. Cutting dates in this recipe is the most tiring task for me, as it always takes the longest. In case you are impressed by me having manicure during lockdown, you might want to check out my previous video where I show you how I made these nails by myself. I really like a lot of ginger, so I don't weigh my ginger and I just take the approximate amount I would like for the batch. So what I'm holding in my hands now is clearly way more than 30 grams of ginger, but feel free to play around with the amount to your taste. You can always replace fresh turmeric with dry turmeric. It will give you milder taste, however it will still provide you with great anti-inflammatory properties. Be very careful with turmeric, as it tends to stain everything that it touches, so make sure you wash your hands thoroughly. Let's go on a little time travel here, where we already have grated our roots, and add some baking powder. I am using my bowl instead of a measuring cup, as a true professional. After adding sugar, we add some oatmeal and some flour. Now chop in some butter to make it easier for you to knead the dough. Also, what I didn't mention is when I've added the roots, I've also grated my orange. Now let's go on to the kneading. After the dough is forming a ball, we're gonna divide it onto 12 parts. There is a little trick to make it easier. So what I do is I split my main bowl into 2 halves. then I half each of those balls. Then each of them is divided into 3 even parts. Well, approximately even, of course. Now, place all of our little balls on the baking tray. Now it's time to place the tray in the preheated oven. I preheat my oven to approximately 200 degrees. Bake your cookies for approximately 13 minutes. But you can always adjust the time needed depending on the oven you have, as ovens can be tricky. Now let's do another time travel, and look, they're already cooked. And I'm struggling with a hot rack. Be careful not to burn yourself. That's not the way to celebrate Beltane, even though its symbol is fire. Finally, our cookies are ready. All you need to do is just wait until they cool down before you move them off the rack. After that, you can totally enjoy your little feast. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope to see you here soon. Bye!